Hello everyone, it's me, Mary R. Hawk, and I wanted to discuss with you all something I did as a neurodivergent witch to help myself be regulated and more calm, collected, and wise about my situations when I am overstimulated. Because when I'm overstimulated, often it is difficult to regulate emotions, to communicate effectively or at all. Sometimes I go nonverbal. It can be a very difficult time, and I made a spell candle, one of these 7-day candles for lighting whenever I need wisdom, clarity of mind, communication, emotional regulation, calm, peace, anything of the sort. So if you're interested in knowing how to do this candle, I'm about to walk you through it now. So what are you going to need for this spell? Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need any sigils you want prepared ahead of time and your intention prepared ahead of time. My intention was to burn this candle when I need to open, balance, and use my throat chakra, to give me the wisdom and mental clarity to know what to say in a calm, collected, and peaceful manner, to promote peace of mind and focus in addition to creativity in order to navigate tough times. Also to decompress and regulate myself during times of overstimulation. That is my intention, and I also have my sigil that I will write on the side of the glass of the candle with my permanent marker. And I also used these other tools. I used a mortar and pestle to grind my herbs, and I also used this little inscription tool for like candles. I use this to poke holes deep into the candle because it's the perfect length. However, you can also use things like a chopstick you don't care about. I wouldn't say to use that because it's usually used for food. Or you could use like a barbecue skewer, porcupine pill. Get creative. You don't need the tools that I have. And you're of course going to need a 7-day candle, and mine happened to be blue from the dollar store, so just use what you have. White works fine if you don't have blue. I used a blue candle because it corresponds to my intention. Another thing you might want are some spell oils. I advise against essential oils because essential oils can be highly flammable and caustic, and you do not want the glass exploding or harmful vapors getting into the air. So you're going to want to be mindful of the ingredients that you use, especially in terms of oils and herbs when you dress this candle. So my ingredients, personally, you can adjust as needed in case you have an allergy or don't have an herb or that I have. I use Angelica Root, or bits of Angelica Root, to heal, to provide healing. If I'm like upset, if I'm hurt emotionally or mentally, it'll provide healing and also protect me from further harm and protect my energy from carrying on other people's emotions, which would calm me. Also, Rosemary to provide mental clarity and long-lasting peace. Frankincense resin, not the essential oil, the resin itself, for spiritual communication and downloads or insight, as well as an offering to any spirits who want to aid me in being more calm and regulated. Also, I use bay leaf, like bits of bay leaf for wisdom. I will warn, bay leaf when burnt does smell a little like marijuana, so keep that in mind if you live around people who are sensitive to that smell. You also want to use peppermint leaf, not the essential oil. Again, do not use essential oil of peppermint because that will catch on fire. You want to use something like peppermint leaf from a tea bag. Please, please, please use the actual peppermint leaf and not the essential oil because the essential oil is very caustic and flammable at very low temperatures. But you're going to use peppermint for mental clarity, concentration, and clear communication. And last but certainly not least, lavender. Again, not the essential oil, but the actual herb. Use the herb of lavender, or the flower, I should say. Use lavender for memory, relaxation, and stress relief. And I personally use some spell oils that I made. I have this frankincense plus intuition oil that I made, and I also had something from the witch's moon when I used to get that, which was called sedatio. I thought those would be calming but also providing like mental clarity and insight, like psychic downloads, things like that. That's what I wanted with this spell, partially because again I want the insight so I can be calm, collected, regulated, etc. So that's what I did. And essentially what I would do throughout the spell is have the intentions written down for each thing. So why you want to do that is so you know why you're using that herb, and so you can tell that herb what to do when in the context of that spell, because these herbs have a myriad of different correspondences, and you want to make sure that the plant that you chose with intention, or the herb or resin that you chose with intention, works in the way that you desire for it to and doesn't get like scrambled in terms of, or mixed around in terms of intention because you didn't specify. That's why I like to write down the exact reason and the exact herb that I'm using, because that is helpful. And then when I'm grinding the herbs with the mortar and pestle, what I like to do is just kind of recite my intention as if it were a chant. It's not a chant, but I like to recite my intention and just keep telling it and keep in my mind, keep at the forefront of my mind what I want for this spell to do. The candle, the herbs, all of it. And then I will, after I've poked the 4 holes in the candle, not too close to the side of the glass, please, but or too close to the wick, kind of between, more in the middle. Once I've done that, I will gently scatter the herbs into there and just kind of tap the glass, not quite slapping heavily, but just tapping the glass so it can encourage the herbs to go into the 4 holes that you, or 3 holes, or however many holes that you poked, so it can go in there. And then you can apply the oils, same thing, and then blot off any excess oil. I will say to blot off any excess oil, because excess oil will make it extremely flammable, and you, again, don't want the candle exploding or anything catching on fire. So that is something to be very cautious about. Fire safety is important with any spell. And that's essentially all you need to do. You've put your intention into it, you've written the words in the sigil on the candle glass with the permanent marker, you have told the herbs what it's going to do, you've spoken your intention aloud, you've poured and channeled that energy into this candle, and now it is yours to light whenever you feel you need to regulate your emotions. You need to regulate and calm down and be wise about a situation and be creative about a situation. If you need mental clarity about a situation, this is the candle to light, and it is perfect, and it pairs very well with my spoons candle or my extra energy candle, this candle here, which is, I have a video on my channel if you want to check it out. It's in my long form videos. But all this to say, I hope this was helpful. I know this is rambling, not the most put together, but this was a spur of the moment thing, and I figured I'd share with you something that helps me in case it helps you. Not every spell is meant for everyone. However, if you find yourself in need of this, if the algorithm recommends you it may be for a reason. So give it a try if you can. Again, a lot of these ingredients you can get at the Dollar Tree, like the candle I got at the Dollar Tree. You can get permanent marker, barbecue skewers. You can get all of that at the Dollar Tree. Rosemary, possibly bay leaf. Those 2 you can probably get at the Dollar Tree. The others you might have to go to the metaphysical shop, but honestly, they're not usually too expensive when you go and get it there. So you can either find it at the grocery store or a metaphysical shop should you need to get these other ingredients. And again, use what you have on hand if you can, and what is most affordable to you. You don't need all these ingredients. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. This is Mary or Hawk signing out. Have a wonderful day and stay magical. Bye!